Assalamu alaikum. So, so far, this is we were within the last 10 days of Ramadan. I haven't, it's difficult for me to do videos, y'all, so please bear with me. I'm really trying with this. But, it's Ramadan so far. It's been 2 weeks, obviously, right? We are going into the last 2 weeks, but this Ramadan in particular, it's been pretty tough. Fasting part, nah, the fasting, alhamdulillah, that wasn't really tough at all. But this year, where I'm living, will definitely be the last Ramadan that I stay um, living here. That I'm going to attend being here where I live at. I live in New York State, and I live in a really large city. So where I live, there are a lot of Muslims here, and I really do believe, and I remember hearing it saying that it's not the um, quantity, but it's the quality of the Muslims that you be around that's really more so important. I believe that, and I've been living where I'm at for like 4 years now. It's going on 4 years now, and I'm ready to go. It's time to go because this one, I honestly feel like this is the first time that I haven't really been in a masjid that much during Ramadan because in these masjids, and it seemed like every Ramadan, myself and my children, more so with myself, have to deal with other sisters and their racism. And it's like, it's a lot of the sisters that are from Middle Eastern countries, okay? And obviously they're not black and or African American. So dealing with that, I can't, it kind of like I can't do it anymore. You know, it do go on to their children, to where my sons, have told me that they didn't even want to go because the people aren't friendly. We knew some of the people that used to attend the masjid. We don't even see them anymore. Even when children say to my kids that, you can't be Muslim because you're black. Things like this being said to children, other children saying this to them. I think that a lot of people, y'all need to reevaluate yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Being a race and being from a certain country doesn't make you Muslim. Okay? Just because you're from there. You don't pray, you don't believe in Allah, you don't do the things that Allah tell you to do. That's what makes you a disbeliever. You're not praying. Okay? Because remember, the difference is between a believer and a non-believer is one that prays. And if you know better, you're going to do better. So I definitely, and it's like been like this like every year. Like usually this year seemed, it really got to me. Like I'm like, and it's like, oh, don't be weak, don't when you haven't experienced this, and it's from more than one person, when you haven't experienced it, you can't tell me what to feel or what not to go through. Okay? So this is something that inshallah, that I wouldn't have to deal with because I'm definitely moving to a different area, out of state. So inshallah, that'll actually happen. I'm making that happen now. So my children wouldn't have to deal with that as well. I'm hot in here. I'll roll that down when I'm done. So yeah, like, and I'm trying to not have anything to push my boys away from the religion. You know what I'm saying? I try to encourage it. Of course, they getting everything they can from me, but sometimes y'all don't realize that the way that other people act and behave, and they're Muslim, will affect a person on whether they're like, what, this isn't cool. Going into a masjid and folks, and it's during the month of Ramadan, and you behaving like this. Astaghfirullah, man. Like, so I tried to attend other communities. The other communities have similar people with the same behaviors, same attitudes. So, I try to attend a masjid where it's predominantly African Americans. That's the ones that my sons, they love going to, okay? And they love it, but they don't really have anything going on. We try to go there for the iftars. No one shows up. No one shows up. We bring a lot of food. We bring, coming expecting. No one will be there. So, last year, we attended the same masjid where predominantly African Americans, and alhamdulillah, it was like really awesome. My boys loved it. They had classes. It was just awesome. You know what I'm saying? This year, not so much. No one showed up. So it's like we don't know when folks show up. When the only time we see it happen is during Juma. So this is kind of like the struggle that we're enduring right now. So inshallah, next Ramadan it should be better because where we're moving to, inshallah, my boys will actually have access to the masjid and classes like every day. Take that out. Have access to the masjid and classes like every day. You know what I'm saying? And it's Juma right now, so I probably hear the being called. But yeah, like they'll have access to that like every day. This is something that is so important to me that my sons be active and attentive in, and they love it. They love it. They love being Muslim. You know what I'm saying? I don't want anything to ever like because somebody want to be nasty to them and tell them they're not Muslim because they're black. Like, so teach y'all do better, okay? Because it's not right. That's how a lot of people and a lot of sisters get pushed away from the religion. Is that on my lap? Oh, there we go. A lot of people get pushed away from the religion, and be mindful that you're gonna be held responsible for your actions and the way you treat people. I'm not a nasty person at all, and if anybody meet me in person in the masjid or anything, y'all will definitely know that. Neither are my children or anything, and nobody deserves to be treated like that. So far, alhamdulillah, like fasting, alhamdulillah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's been going okay. And my oldest, he been fasting. He just turned 13 during the month of Ramadan. So, alhamdulillah, I'm so proud of him. He fasted and everything is going good. So, right now, I'm just planning, and saving money and doing what I have to do to try to get up out of here because this definitely will not be working for me and my family. So, inshallah, make dua for us. That we'll have a successful trip and everything will go well, inshallah. And if you see me in the area, don't be afraid to say, hey, assalamu alaikum, I'm not a nasty individual again. Yeah, I ain't gonna push you away. All right. Have a good rest of your day. Assalamu alaikum.